Hey everyone, it's your host Nathan Tran from Distractional here at SMTV Studios with my co-hosts
Lovina, Yavari, and
Dixon.
Alright, so on today's show, I'm going to be showing you my favorite drone from Drones Plus Toronto, the Onimous.
And Corey, what are you doing?
I'm going to be interviewing the one and only Hayden Deveaux. He is a YouTuber here from Canada, and he is growing extremely rapidly, and he's got awesome videos as well.
Awesome. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a huge comic book nerd and love me some comic books. So I'm very excited to announce our guest today, Mike Schroeder, who's the creator of the Injection comic series. So if you guys are fans of The Legend of Korra or Avatar: The Last Airbender, this is definitely a series you guys should check out.
Alright, so we got a great show for you lined up, and
welcome to the D Channel. Alright, hey guys, so once again, I'm very, very excited to announce our guest today, Mike Schroeder of Nanomite Studios and the creator of Injection. So Mike, come on in.
Alright, let's welcome him in.
Alright, hey man.
Hey, how's it going? Mike, how's it going, man? Pleasure to have you on here.
Come sit in your throne.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, Mike, so thank you for coming onto our show today.
No problem.
Awesome. So tell people about Injection. What is it all about?
So Injection, it takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where a corporation named Syntech rises out of the ashes and has superpowered agents come and take the last technology and kind of gather more people around the world and try and make the world a livable place again.
So I have to ask, is it really like sci-fi, tech related almost? Is there some cool gadgets in it?
It's sci-fi. Every kind of agent has their own weapons. They inject the different superpowers that can be anything from fire and ice and lightning to finding infrared heat vision and all kinds of different kinds of powers.
That's pretty cool.
See, that sounds amazing and it's right up my alley. So we actually have a little trailer to show you guys so you can dive into this universe right now. Mike, tell us about this clip. What is it all about?
This clip is basically found footage from the Injection film. It's part of the comic, and I hope you guys like it.
All right, so guys, let's have a look. Wow, that was awesome. That was amazing.
Thank you.
So, yeah, from looking at your trailer, art style and just the overall look of it, what were your influences? Because I can already think of a few.
I'd say Injection is as if Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fallout, and BioShock had a baby.
That is one very attractive baby, if I say so myself. For your artwork, who are some of the artists? I know it's a lot of local comic book artists from Toronto and the city here that worked on this project. Give us a few names. Where can we find their stuff?
Jamal Campbell and Andrew Kwan were the main artists for Injection. There was also the background artist named Crystal Matthias, and we can give you the links for them below. They're very talented artists. They utilized influences from both East and Western culture, which is why we have a bit of a Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, very multicultural, like diverse cast, which I love.
Yeah. We wanted to stick with that art style to appeal to everyone, and it kind of suited the story. Injection's story is mostly a multicultural one with a diverse set of characters that are Middle Eastern, Asian, African, European, and all of the female characters are super strong female characters, and we're really proud of that. And we do our best not to sexualize any of our characters.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
And believe it or not, Lovina has a big role in that show as well.
What are you talking about?
She's one of the voice actresses.
Lovina is Aya. Our main character, Jin, will eventually be meeting a female protagonist named Aya, who they will spend most of the adventures with.
And if you guys are fans of like Teen Titans, and if you like Cyborg, that's basically like Aya. She's like a wicked cyborg arm. I love being her. But yeah, for Injection, I've seen there's like a lot in store for this universe. Like especially you guys are now working with Wattpad, and you have all these short stories online for people to read. And you told me the demographic, which really excited me to see that there's a lot more females taking part in comic books, which is huge. Because when I was reading comic books in high school, I remember I was the only chick in my grade and my entire school that was. So
yeah, comics are increasingly becoming more popular with females. They are approximately 46% of all of the comic readers are female. And with our content on Wattpad, it's about 60 to 70% of our audience is female. And we're really excited about that, because with our strong female characters, we hope that they can relate to them.
Which is, yeah, a big deal. That's my thing growing up, is I didn't have a lot of characters to relate to, so I went to male characters like Daredevil, for example. So I love seeing more females. For Wattpad itself, what is this? Like, what? Tell us more about this whole website, how it works.
Yeah, well, Wattpad is an extremely exciting platform for us to do all of our work on, because it allows you to upload images and GIFs and YouTube videos and music. So when you're telling the story, you actually get to emphasize certain elements of your comic, whether it's an action scene or maybe you want to set the scene with some eerie music. You're able to do that through Wattpad by having the ability to upload all of these images and make it more than just a slapped on comic on the internet. You're actually giving different elements to make people feel more actively part of that world, and that's what makes Wattpad different and separates it from all other platforms to share your comics on. Really cool.
Fantastic. So for Injection, tell everyone, where can we find all your websites? Like, where can we find these short stories, your social media?
Yeah, so you can check out Injection at www.injectioncomic.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/injectionfilm. And you can find us on Twitter at Injection Film. And if you want to find us on Wattpad, you either search Injection or search Nanomite, and you'll find us. And you can read all of our main comic, which we update every Monday and Thursday. And you can read all of our extra side stories, one of which Lovina takes part in. So you should check
guys,
it out.
all the links are down in the description below. Have a look and send us your comments. Tell us what you think about Injection, and we'd be happy to hear from you. So Mike, I'd like to thank you for being on our show today.
Yeah, man, thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for inviting me, guys.
No problem.
So guys, stay tuned for more. Corey up next.
What is going on, guys? It is your host, Corey Dixon, and
Here with Lovina, you should know this by now.
and we have the absolute honor of interviewing the one and only Hayden Deveaux. He is a YouTuber. Come on in, Hayden. How
Welcome,
you doing?
Hayden. Thank you for coming in. Let's see
What's up,
if you
guys?
smoothly land. You got
Smooth
this.
landing. Touchdown.
There you go.
What is up? So you are a rising YouTuber here from Canada.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be taking the world by storm very soon. Let's just get right into it. And what type of YouTuber are you?
I try to be really relatable and stuff. I know a lot of people go through like depression and all that, so I try to help them out as well, and then have some personal stuff from me too with anxiety and stuff, because I went through all that. Had a huge anxiety issue and self-confidence and all that. So I just try to relate and help people out with that, because I've gone through that and I want to help other people go through that too.
That's really, that's really inspiring, because like I know there's quite a few people that want to get into making YouTube content as well, but they're too shy to be in front of the camera, or they feel self-conscious. So that's really inspiring that you're doing that. So like, do you engage your fans too? Have you gotten any like inspiring messages or emails from them, being like, hey, you've helped me out with this?
Yeah, a lot of people have helped me. Like I get DMs all the time, like you saved my life, and a couple that have like started a YouTube channel themselves just from watching me and stuff, and just inspired to start it.
And you must be like really, you know, it must really hit you here to just know that your fans really support you like that.
It's overwhelming and stuff, and it's crazy.
For sure. Now, you know, you obviously take quite a bit of time to edit your videos.
I do,
right?
yes.
How long estimately do you take to edit your videos? And of course, what software do you use to edit your videos?
Yeah, for sure. I take about like, I can take an hour depending on how much footage I have and how long it's taking. So like 40 minutes maybe, or hour, or to like 4 hours to 6 hours. And I use Adobe Premiere CS6.
Excellent choice.
Yeah. Let's go a little bit more in depth also with the, you know, the stuff you were talking about in high school with the anxiety, depression side of things, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's very important to connect with your fans personally on a personal level, you know, to let them know that, you know, you are human too, right?
Yeah.
And they'll connect with you right back in that way. Are you free to share a little bit more about your anxiety stuff and, you know, what you've been through with that?
I guess, yeah, I've always been like that quiet kid, you know, not like popular at all because I never talked to anybody. I was always like, shy. I just didn't like talking and stuff because I was anxious and I did not like big crowds at all and stuff. I didn't like talking to like presentations in front of the class by yourself. I'd always shake, and like talking was just really bad for me. It was really bad.
But I'm guessing YouTube helped you out with
I worked on
that.
it and stuff. Yeah, YouTube has helped me out a lot with that. So
Thanks, of course.
Fantastic, yeah.
And, you know, talking about also your future stuff coming up. What can you tell us what's coming up?
There's a tour coming up that I'll tweet out the details when the time is right for that. There's a couple secret projects I'm working on, and I'm also working on some music as well.
Nice, so make sure you check out Hayden Deveaux in the links below. Put all his links in the links below in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It was an absolute honor. And yeah, make sure you check out Hayden Deveaux. He's an awesome guy, and he's got a lot more coming your way soon. Stay tuned.
All right, so guys, I want to show you my favorite drone on the market right now, but this is perfect for beginners. This is the Onimous, and what's great about it is no matter how many times you crash it, this thing's never gonna fail.
And it looks like out of like a sci-fi like movie or
It
anime.
looks pretty UFO-like.
Kind of like an Ava suit, like a piece of it. So cute.
So 2 models, one with the camera, one without, but this pairs up with your smartphone and the footage looks pretty cool.
So let's give it a test drive.
All right, so let's take it for a spin. Very cool. Yay! All
All right,
right.
let's land it. Yeah.
There,
so you
guys.
can grab this little guy and check more out at Drones Plus Toronto.
Or on our D-store at distractional.com, the Onimous. All right, so that was an awesome show, guys. Some heartwarming moments, some cool sci-fi stuff, and some tech that we showed you. So,
Yeah, so who do we have on today?
We had YouTuber Hayden Deveaux.
And we had Mike Schroeder from Injection.
and I got to show you guys some nice drone footage.
Got some drones.
Those awesome flying
Yeah,
drones.
and yeah, we're always looking for more creative individuals to come onto our show. YouTubers, filmmakers, comic book artists, animators, hit us up. Nathan, how can you find us?
We're happy to collaborate with you. Shoot us a message on social media. Use the hashtag Distractional, and we'll find you.
We'll find you.
And we
pick
can turn
you.
your career.
Volunteers
We will find
tribute.
you.
We'll pick you up in the
Give
crowd.
you guys
put you here.
global exposure and make you guys pro vloggers just like us.
Yeah, man. And so, Hayden, why don't you come on here and show us some of your dance moves?
Come on.
He mastered the hoverboard. Look at this. Ridiculous.
So guys, like, follow, share Distractional. I'm your host, Nathan Tran, signing off from Distractional. We'll see you guys next week.
You got a face, the bottom of a bottle. You have me swimming down. But your voice so sweet, so sweet. Every sip, yeah, you make me kill me drown. God, you're amazing. I can't look away. I can't look away.